Life on the Navajo Nation isn't always easy, with 350,000 people spread across 3 different states, meaning access to supplies isn't as easy as walking down the street to a convenience store, not to mention getting health care when you need it. The Navajo Nation is the hardest hit community in Arizona when it comes to coronavirus. So what is daily life like? Today, we're getting an intimate look from an 86-year-old who owns a ranch built by Navajo war veterans, including her husband, who served in the 82nd Airborne in Korea. He passed away in February, but now their son is back on the ranch to help his mom, and help is needed. They live in the far northwestern corner of the Navajo Nation, where it's a 30-mile trip into town just to get water. Our Cameron Polam shares their story.
At 86 years old, Florence Dejolie works harder than most 20-year-olds.
There's no running water around here. I had to travel to Page about 30-something miles.
Routine life of survival in Lati'i, Arizona, now made even harder as the coronavirus spreads throughout the Navajo Nation. Dejolie's 55-year-old son, Oliver, moved from Idaho to help care for her following the recent passing of his father.
And coming back here, helping my mom on the ranch, hauling water to the cattle and to the sheep.
Recently laid off from an Idaho resort, Oliver now works to care for the more than 80 cattle and sheep on their sprawling ranch. A 500-gallon water tank in the back of their truck must be filled nearly every other day.
Almost 60-mile round trip to haul water for the cows. They have to have water in the summertime.
Anytime they need groceries, supplies, even do their laundry, it's a 60-mile round trip to the closest town of Page. Already a demanding lifestyle, now facing further obstacles.
I recently, about 3 weeks ago, was diagnosed COVID-19.
They believe it was one of those necessary trips into town that led to him contracting the virus, hitting him hard, even now still recovering.
It was difficult and challenging at times, hard to breathe at times. We still had to run the ranch and keep things going.
Fighting through illness as he chopped firewood to heat their home, but due to their close proximity, his mother would soon get COVID-19 too, testing positive for the deadly virus, but blessed to be asymptomatic. In spite of all they face, life here must go on. Its simplicity and authentic nature unchanged for decades, now facing its latest challenge.
Some of my relatives I recently lost to COVID-19. They weren't so lucky as I was.
I'm Cameron Polam, ABC 15 Arizona.